Good morning, everyone. How you doing? I'm back again today. I was gonna say welcome to my channel, but this is not a recording. So, hey, how's everyone doing this morning? I hope you're good. I am doing well. Um, so yeah, today is October 1st, the first day of the best months of the year. I absolutely love October, November, and December. It's my favorite time of the year. And for several reasons, mainly just holidays. But yeah, let me make sure I'm live. Yeah, I'm live. Okay, I'm cool. All right. Oh gosh, sorry. Trying to make sure. I don't know, because I didn't like how my other videos. I just looked like I was in the shadow, so I put up my ring light. I really should cut this part of my hair off because it's not even. It looks crazy. Anyway, how's everyone doing today? Sako, hi. How are you? Hope everyone's doing good. Okay, or well, English. Um, so again, today is first day of October. I'm excited. Let me know if you're doing nano this year because, as always, I am. Not. I'm setting myself up for a successful nano. So this is the beginning of me getting set up. So for Preptober, I have a whole bunch of videos planned and little steps for me to take to make this a successful nano. So I'm excited. Yeah, so what I want to do this morning is Preptober stuff as well as getting stuff ready for the videos that I have planned for Preptober. And then setting up my schedule for when I'm going to do lives for October and November, because it won't be every day in October, but I will be doing everyday live writing sprints every day in November. That is the plan. And then for Preptober, it'll be once a week, most likely on Monday, because it would have to be on a day that I'm not doing anything else. So either Monday or Tuesday will be my regular lives for October. And then blah blah. Yeah. And I'm going to prep my book, my series. I was going back and forth thinking maybe I should just focus on a standalone, just to get something done. But then I was like, I don't want to do that. I'm going to focus on this series. So for Preptober, I'll be getting the idea for this series laid out so that the series can have a goal and a world and an arc and stuff. And then I'm going to figure out the books under the series and how many books is going to be needed. I don't know if I'm going to figure out how many books are needed to tell the story. I want it to be a long series. So Preptober is going to be figuring out the series mainly, and then also getting my space ready because it's not ready. So that's what we're working on. So update. I did not finish my draft of Seed Among the Rocks yesterday, but I did a lot more than I thought I was going to. So I feel comfortable letting it rest for the next month or two so that I can focus on a different story and do nano. So I think it's at 80,000 words right now. And I mean, there's still some scenes with my other point of view character that I haven't figured out yet. But in my mind, I'm kind of thinking like, well, wrong timer. What was I saying? Sheet. Uh, this is the, I keep clicking on the 25-minute timer, and then it keeps clicking on the 15-minute timer. It's because they're both 15 minutes, but this one says 25. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, See Them Among the Rocks. Is in a good place for me to let it rest and let it marinate for a while because I've been focused on it so much that I think I'm just spinning my wheels. So I'm happy to set that down for a little bit and work on something completely different. So that's always exciting. And Courtney's here. Hello, good morning, happy Preptober. I know, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for Preptober. I'm excited for Nano. Um, yeah, I'm just excited because I have a really fun idea, and hopefully, if my work approves it, which they should, because I haven't asked off this whole year. I haven't had a vacation probably since the whole time that I've been here or been at work. So I've never asked off. So they should honor my vacation request. But I have hopefully 2 weeks off at the end of November where, I should be able to win Nano this year. There'll be nothing else distracting me. So I am really excited. So let's get prep-tobering if you're prepping. And yeah. Okay. 20 minutes as usual. I'm going to use HK's timer. And we're going to get started. And then if you feel like, let me know what you're working on for Nano because I'm interested because I'm going to ramble about mine at the end of this sprint. So if you want to let me know what you're working on, I'd love to know. And I will see you back in 20 minutes as we get this day started. Woo! Okay. Let me push start. Okay. And I'll see you back in 20. Oh, I don't have the sound on. Time's up for that sprint. How'd you do? Sako set up my project on Nano Urban Fantasy The Shadow Child, did a cover on Canva. Nice. So this is what I did. I wrote down the stuff that I want to get done in Preptober. And now I'm going to start doing them in the next one. But I want to go to this store and get some supplies, but I guess I don't have to do that like right away. But yeah, I downloaded Natalia's workbook, Natalia Lee's workbook for Preptober. And then I also downloaded this calendar from Holly Davis at Write Holly Davis. So yeah, like each day has something on it. And then I also printed off, I don't have it here. It's somewhere. The one from, I don't remember the name. And I don't know if I still have it open. From, let's see, E.A. Deverell. Yes, I printed off that one. It's somewhere as well, and I'm going to be working through that too. So, and I also printed off the checklist from Heart Breathings, the Sarah Canada Heart Breathings. So I got a lot of tools. That's what I did. I got my tools together. I wrote some things for a client. Nice. E.A. Deverell is awesome. She's my favorite blogger. I haven't looked too much at her blog, but I think I visited her site before. I think you mentioned it in your stream, which is why I went and downloaded the Preptober thing, the schedule. But yeah, I've been on her blog before, but I haven't looked around like a lot. I know I've been there before though. But yes, it is, from what I see, all of her stuff is really good. Yeah, so that will be in my Nano toolkit, definitely. So yeah, I'm going to be doing like a mix of different people's things. So I have that one, and then like I said, the one from Holly Davis, and then the one from Heart Breathings. But Heart Breathings is mainly just like steps to like prepare for, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do after that. I've already announced my project on Nano, I believe. Yes. Let me check. Yes, I did. I'm just calling it Project Shakespeare 1. I never name my stuff that, so that's kind of weird for me. I usually just have a title. And actually, I do have a title for my book. But the thing of it is, I don't know which one I'm going to work on yet. So originally, okay, so I'm doing a Shakespeare retelling. Need to pinpoint the genre, which is something I probably will do next, is to pinpoint the information, like genre, audience, and stuff like that. I'll probably pinpoint that in the next sprint. But yeah, it's going to be Shakespeare retelling. I'm kind of feeling like it's more adult or like new adult. But yeah, it's going to be an epic Shakespeare retelling series. So each book in the series is going to be based off of it's going to be a retelling of a Shakespeare play. So, and I got this idea because the first book that I ever written was a Romeo and Juliet retelling. It didn't start out that way, but when I look at it now, it's It's a Romeo and Juliet retelling. And I wrote that, started that in 4th grade, and finished it in the 9th or 10th grade or something like that. And I really loved that story. So I wanted to find a way that I could recreate it. So the birth of a ginormous Shakespeare retelling, because I really love Shakespeare. The Shakespeare retelling series came to my mind. So I am trying to figure out exactly like the overall story of the series so that, well, mainly just I need to figure out the genre and how I'm actually like subverting the original. So it's not, it's not just like a regular retelling that we've already seen a million times. So I could make that the first book in the series, or it could just be a book in the series. So I don't know if I'm going to write that one, which tentatively I'm calling Fair Sun, Envious Moon. So I'm doing quotes from the play as the titles. So, I mean, that's not an original idea. Because what is it? These Violent Delights? Yeah. I haven't read that, but I hear it's a Romeo and Juliet retelling, and that's really good. So, I don't know. But yeah, that's what I'm doing as far as the titles. And I'm not sure if I want to work on the Romeo and Juliet one or if something else will come during this Preptober month that would make more sense as the first book of this series that I have not figured anything out for. So it's going to be a fun Preptober. Gosh, because there's a lot to figure out. So yeah, what I'm thinking is, because I like science fiction and in fantasy, it'll most likely be science fiction and fantasy. It'll be like a mix. It'll be like a science fantasy novel. Most likely going to take place in our actual world. I honestly really don't know. I kind of want to expand my mind a little bit. Will it take place in the past? Will it take place in the future? Will it be a world that is recovering from destruction? I don't know. I have no clue. But that's what I'm going to figure out, hopefully, in this next sprint, or at least I'm going to start trying to figure that out. And then probably later today, I'll go and get the supplies I need for Preptober. I need to get those workbooks printed because my printer's out of ink. I mean, I could probably just go get some ink. That would be cheaper. Yeah. Probably gonna go get some ink. But yeah, I'm rambling. That's what's happening. So yeah, let us do another one. We'll do 25 just because I feel like I need a little longer. Okay, we'll do 25. Love a good Romeo and Juliet. I know how to read. I can't say that word, but I know what it is. Yes, me as well. Rendition. There we go. I got it. All right, so let's sprint again. And get stuff done. Okay, 25 minutes on the clock, and I will see you all back here in 20 minutes. I know, 25 minutes. 25 minutes on the clock. See you back in 25 minutes. All right. So that is time up on our second sprint. How did you do? Just want to say another hello to Elizabeth and Spence. Thanks for stopping in. Okay, so not 100% concrete, but what I worked on during that sprint is researching more into the genre that I want to write for this book series. And so mainly, I guess the main genre would be science fiction. I don't know if is science fantasy, isn't that a subgenre? I'm pretty sure. But the main genre is going to be science fiction with elements of fantasy. So I guess science fantasy. And I just wrote down like some notes like end of the world, utopia / dystopia. Yeah, so mainly I just wrote down the different elements of both science fiction and fantasy. And now I'm going to try to decide which elements that I want to include in this series. Yeah. So, I mean, I have a basic overall of what I want, but everything pretty much is still up in the air. Yeah, so that's what I did. Let me know what you got done. So yeah, I was just researching different branches of science as well. So like what counts as science fiction. So I might play around with a little bit of like different types of science and not like I don't think this will be focused like on technology at all. I don't know. Y'all, I'm just rambling. Yeah. So I researched a little bit to see exactly like what's been done. What are the tropes of science fiction? I mean, I'm pretty much I know them in my head, but I wanted them written down in a document. So yeah, I just been looking at the different elements and figuring out like what's this world gonna be like. So that's what I got done. Yeah. Autumn is here. Hello, good morning. Hope you're doing well today. Are you prepping for Nano? Because I am, and I'm excited about it. I don't normally do like a full Preptober. Maybe that's why I always fail Nano, but that's besides the point. We're doing it this year. So yeah. Elizabeth got some good work done on my outline. Nice. What are you writing? What are you outlining? I'd love to know. Yeah. That's what's going on over here. Sorry, I'm just thinking. Yeah, I don't know. I think once I figure out and pinpoint the genre and the tone and the feel that this series is going to have, I feel like more things will start to fall into place and click. I mean, all I know is that I want to retell Shakespeare's plays. My original idea, I guess, but this didn't have any like basis. It was basically I wanted because I was looking at how to like ramp up retellings or whatever. So for the Romeo and Juliet one, which I was outlining, I think in camp, I wanted to start like one of the tips, I guess, is to start at a different moment. So I wanted to start at the tomb and them waking up dead. So that's where I wanted to start the Romeo and Juliet retelling. And I'm trying to figure out like if that idea is still good or if like why would that happen? Like is there some technology or something, some magical curse, some like what why would that happen? Why would they wake up dead? And yeah. So that might still be in the cards. I'm not sure. But I don't want to plot like the book before I know the story because that would be stupid. That would not be smart. Okay. I'm not prepping, but I should be. No problem. It's only the first. You have plenty of time to prep. I normally don't prep this early, so you won't get any judgment from me. Okay. Let's do another sprint unless you want to hear me keep rambling, but I doubt you do. So let me start this timer over. It's funny because like you can see like the type of videos I watch, which are writing videos and GMM. What is this? I don't watch that. What is that? Online darts live. Okay. Anyway, let's go and do a 20-minute. No. Yay. Okay. Let's see. Courtney, I'm writing a 100K plus word fantasy, so I desperately need to prep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel you. Because I'm envisioning this series to be at least 7 books in a perfect world. So yeah, this is pretty epic. So I need all the prep. So good luck on your fantasy. Fantasies are a beast, but they're so much fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on a 20-minute, and I will talk to y'all again in 20 minutes. Let's do it. Yay. All right. End of sprint number 3. How did you do? I have more questions than I have answers for this story series, whole thing. Yeah. So I'm trying to think of something like fresh and original, but that's always hard. So mainly I just wrote down some more notes of like ideas that I wanted to play with in regards to the overallness of the world and the thread that's going to carry through the series. So, each book is going to have its own story, obviously, but they're going to be like how this is the most recent example I can think of is how Bethany Atazada did her Stolen Kingdom series, and how like they're all in the same world, so like they're connected, and the character stories become connected, but like each book is about a different set of characters. Like the first book was about Ari, and the next book, haven't read it yet, was about I think Rena or something like that. So yeah, so that's kind of what I want to do. Was like each book follows their own set of characters, but in the end, they all come together and for the overall story goal, which is I don't know what yet. So that's what I'm trying to do, but that's why I need to figure out first and concretely like what's going on in the world. All of these different groups of characters, their individual stories are going to have an effect on this overall picture. I have a long way to go, but yeah, I'm just writing down ideas. Nothing has to be decided today, of course. But yes, that is where I am. I'll probably do like look at some writing prompts and do a little bit of, I guess, free writing off of those. And then hopefully that will spring up some more ideas. And then I'm going to add probably some science fiction books to my TBR. I don't normally like to do that because I don't want their ideas to influence me, but maybe some short stories or something that I can read just in the genre to give me a feel for what I'm going for. I don't know. All right, client work is done. Good job. Should get into writing and planning, but I kind of want to write some poetry instead. Oops. Well, I say go with whatever flow you're feeling. That's my advice. If you're feeling the poetry, go to the poetry. So yeah. I don't have anything else to ramble about at the moment. I haven't figured out anything. All I know is it's science fantasy. But yeah, once I figure out like the overall problem, then everything can trickle down from there. The magic system, the different people's stories, and everything else. So yeah, I got a lot more, obviously, a lot more prepping and stuff to do. But I have a whole month to do it. Well, not to figure out this part. I need to figure out this part within the next couple of days. Hopefully by today. But yeah, that's what's going on with me. Anyone else get anything done? Mm, mm, mm. Okay. So I'd say we go ahead and jump into the final sprint of the morning, and I'll see what else I can figure out about this story, and we'll go from there. Yes? Yes. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll talk to you all in 20 minutes. Time's up. How did you do? Let me know in the comments. Okay, so I got a random idea. Again, not sure how original it is, but I got an idea that there should be, because I was thinking of the main antagonist for like the whole series, and I don't know, I got an idea of a puppeteer. Um, so a person who somehow gets the power to write the future or basically control things and everyone. Well, maybe I don't know if it's just things or if he can just control the people on the earth. Not sure. But some kind of puppeteer who can write the future or make people do things like puppets. Um, and the puppeteer has broken the world somehow, and the main goal of the series is trying to kill the puppeteer to release their hold on the world. I don't know. That's just what came out. I don't know if that's a good idea. Don't know if it'll stick, but that's what I did during that sprint. Um, so yeah, we've reached almost the end of the live, and that is what I've gotten done so far. I think it's progress. I have the genre. Um, I think I was going to say new adult, but I think it's going to be young adult just for the fact that I want it to be. I mean, okay, I'm going back and forth. It could actually be new adult. So I'm thinking, if not even just how old the characters might be, there will be definitely be some younger characters. I'm gonna have to look into that. I actually didn't decide. Young adult or new adult, I'm not sure yet. So I mean, I have a lot more questions than I have answers for the story, but that is fine. It's only the first day of October. Um, I hope to get it all figured out today, though. But if not, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Because I do want to just go off of this little calendar and maybe the other calendar that I downloaded. And today says choose your story idea, genre, subgenre, and age categories. So I want to try to get that done today. And yeah. And then tomorrow says to write your log line in a 1-paragraph summary. So yeah, I'm going to do that for the series because this is not, I haven't even gotten into the book that I'm writing, like the first book in the series yet. So I need to figure out my story idea, genre, subgenre for the whole series, and then also the story idea for the first book. And at least, yeah, because, yeah, and decide on which plays that I want to do first. I know the first books will probably most likely be Hamlet, Romeo and Juliet, Midsummer Night's Dream, Othello, and I think I said Macbeth as the first few books. Not sure which one is going to come first yet. I got a ton of stuff to figure out. Okay. But yeah, that's where I am. I'm going to continue prepping. Well, actually, now I'm going to go make breakfast and coffee. And I'll probably order some things I need at the store and then go pick them up so I can print my workbooks and get them bound and get all of that ready to go. And yeah, that is my plan for today. And also like cleaning up my office and setting it up for success. So, I mean, at least just cleaning it up, even if I don't like, because I do want to decorate as well. I'm not going to decorate today because I have to get decorations. But I'm just focusing on getting my house in order and then figuring out the genre or figuring out all the stuff that I need for the series and then figuring out which book I want to start with. And yeah. So that is what I'm doing today. So I did want to say that I won't be doing daily live streams in October, but I will be doing them once a week on Mondays at 8 a.m., I believe. And yeah, I'll be doing live streams every Monday at 8 a.m. this month. And then for November, I am going to be doing daily nano writing sprints. So that is the plan. So I will see you all. I'm posting a video today to go over my nano and Preptober plans. And so if you watch that, I'll see you in that video. And then if not, I'll see you back on Monday with writing sprints. So thank you to everybody who hung out with me today. I hope you get everything done and happy prepping or happy whatever you're doing today. So thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you next time in either a video or a live stream or whatever. So have a good day. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye.